the King Motors, you click the link to our 2017 BMW 330e SE plug-in hybrid. These things are amazing. We're moving hugely into plug-in hybrids generally. And I'm a lifelong car person. Like, I grew up doing this. I really did. This stuff is incredible. Like, I can't believe it really exists. I knew it was coming and I knew we'd get it, but I thought it was 10 years away. And here it is, already out for 3 years. Anyway, if you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe. And we're going to put a link in the description of the video that'll take you directly to the ad for the car. We'll give you all the details that I'll no doubt miss on this little trip. And finally, I just want to put the price here as to what you can finance the car for through us, should you choose to.
So here we are out driving the 330e. And it's the same thing I always say about cars like this, but what makes them special, Jaguars and BMWs and Mercedes and all that kind of stuff, Volvo, it's the way they make you feel. The car is just, you sit into it and you're instantly calm. Everything you touch, all the tactile surfaces are fantastic. Like, the dash as it wraps around you is utterly beautiful. Everything is in the right place and it just feels intuitive. Everything is exactly where you expect it to be. And then you move on to how they drive. They're very unique BMWs in that the way you sort of drive them, you sit nice and low in the cabin. Certainly my driving position is nice and low in them. And the steering inputs are mega dynamic. They're really sharp, but it's almost intuitive how you steer it. Like, it's you feel so integrated into the machine, and BMW are by far and away the best at doing that. Then you move on to their functionality. So we have the spec here. So we've the big screen, all that stuff's obvious, but we've got parking sensors on it, we've sat nav on it. Then, in my mind, one of the best things is Bluetooth connectivity. So anything can play through it, basically YouTube or whatever. If there's kids screaming at you in the background, like my life, you can play all the songs they like off YouTube and all through it. But it's all controlled through BMW's iDrive, which to my mind is the very best in the business. It's the most intuitive of all those things. It's just logical and smart. It's like an iPhone to me. Then on to how the hybrid sort of systems in the cars, how they work, the type of performance they have is mind-bending. Like, it's stuff you couldn't own 10 years ago. You just couldn't have a car like this. There's a couple of settings in the car, which I'll just go to. And basically, once I'm in either of those settings, the car becomes like that. So you get this super docile, really low-end power car that loves to drive around town. No problems whatsoever, no DPF filters or anything to worry about. But then once I put it into the sport mode, I get the combined motors of the two things. So suddenly I have a 250 horsepower car with over 500 Newton meters of torque and an 8-speed gearbox. So the car suddenly becomes like a properly quick car. And again, it's not compromised in that, because the access to the power is so easy because of the electric motor taking up all the slack. So years ago, when you had like an economical car, it wasn't a nice thing, really realistically. And when you had a fast car, it was pretty much the same thing. It wasn't really a nice thing because it was highly strong and it guzzled fuel and all that kind of stuff. These don't do that. Like, we really are living in the future in terms of how this sort of hybrid tech works, and it's fantastic. I'm delighted to be here driving this kind of stuff. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about the car there because we can go too far. On to us. We were one of the very first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI. Now we're an AA approved dealer as well, which means we can give AA warranty of up to 2 years on all of our cars, and that's a nationwide warranty. So as in, like, no matter where you are in the country, like however far away you are, your car gets repaired there when it breaks down, and they give you a loan car and all that kind of stuff, so you're not stranded at all. So a really comprehensive thing. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up there, and I just want to say thanks for watching it. I hope it gave you an idea of who we are and the type of people we are and what the car is really like in the flesh, and just the niceties of it and what the reasons to sort of look at one are. But that's kind of it. Anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you taking the time to do it, and hopefully we get to see you soon.